The shocking truth about climate anxiety. Must watch. All right, let's get real for a second. I mean, truly, authentically real. Have you ever been in that late night loop, the infamous doom scroll? You're just trying to unwind, but you scroll past one headline about record-breaking heat, then another about melting glaciers, then a video of a devastating wildfire, and suddenly this heavy, sinking feeling washes over you. A knot forms in your stomach. Your chest tightens. You start thinking, is this it? Is this the future? Are we seriously, completely, irrevocably doomed? If you've ever felt that cold dread, that paralyzing anxiety about the state of our planet, I need you to hear this loud and clear. You are not being dramatic, and you are profoundly not alone. Millions upon millions of people from every corner of the globe are feeling the exact same way. This isn't a niche issue. It's a silent, growing pandemic of distress. But here's the wild fact that might change how you see it. Climate anxiety is a legit, recognized psychological phenomenon. The American Psychological Association defines it as a chronic fear of environmental doom. It's not a disorder, it's a rational response to a very real existential threat. The numbers are staggering. A landmark study in The Lancet surveyed 10,000 young people across 10 countries. It found that nearly half, 45% to be exact, said their feelings about climate change negatively impact their daily lives and functioning. Think about that. That's 1 out of every 2 young people struggling to sleep, to eat, to concentrate because of this weight. This anxiety manifests in so many ways. It's the grief for the loss of biodiversity. It's the anger at political inaction. It's the guilt over your own carbon footprint. It's the profound sadness when you think about the world we might leave behind. It can even lead to panic attacks, depression, and a deep sense of hopelessness that makes it hard to plan for a future you're not even sure will exist. It's asking yourself questions like, should I even bring children into this world? Or, what's the point of saving for retirement? These aren't abstract worries. They are deeply personal, moral, and existential crises happening inside millions of us. But get this, and this is the most important part. Feeling anxious doesn't mean you're broken or weak. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It means you are paying attention. It means you are empathetic. It means you care. Your anxiety is a sign of your humanity. It's a fire alarm, not a fault. It's a powerful signal from your conscience that something you value deeply is under threat. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, I care. I'm terrified. But what can I do about it? How do I stop this feeling from completely consuming me? This is the crucial turning point. We have to learn how to transform that raw, painful energy into something constructive. First, let's manage the input. You cannot carry the weight of every single climate disaster in the world 24/7. It's not sustainable. Take a deep breath. Seriously, right now. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4. Ground yourself in the present moment. You have to protect your own mental well-being to be an effective advocate for the planet. This means setting boundaries. Unfollow accounts that only post apocalyptic content. Dedicate specific limited times to check the news. And for every scary headline you read, actively seek out a story about solutions, innovation, or conservation success. Second, process the output. Don't let these feelings fester inside. Talk about them. Share your fears with a friend, a family member, or a therapist. You'd be surprised how many people feel the same way but are too afraid to say it. Voicing your anxiety robs it of its power. It externalizes the fear and turns it into a shared experience, which is the first step towards shared action. Third, and this is the game changer, take meaningful action. The single best antidote to despair is action. But here's the key. It has to be action that feels authentic and sustainable. Don't try to become a perfect zero-waste vegan activist overnight if that's not who you are. That's a recipe for burnout. Start with what you can control. Every single action, recycling that bottle, voting for leaders who prioritize the planet, even just starting a conversation about climate issues with your family, it all chips away at the feeling of powerlessness. It proves to yourself that you are not a passive victim of circumstance. You are an active participant in the solution. And here's the best part. You don't have to carry this weight alone. In fact, you shouldn't. Individual actions are important, but collective action is where the real magic happens. There are local environmental groups, online communities, and circles of friends who get it. Find your people. Joining a group, even just to listen in on a Zoom call, connects you to a network of hope and action. It transforms your isolated anxiety into a shared, powerful purpose. When you work with others, you see that your small effort is part of a much larger, unstoppable current of change. Reach out, share your feelings, share your ideas, and remember, millions of us are in this together. From scientists and engineers developing new technologies, to indigenous leaders protecting ancestral lands, to students demanding change from the world's leaders. So, don't let climate anxiety control you. Don't let it paralyze you. Acknowledge it. Honor it as the sign of your compassion, and then use it. Channel that energy into action. Let it fuel your determination to learn more, to speak up, to connect with others, and to build a better world. Because if we all do something, no matter how small it feels, we can turn this collective anxiety into the greatest catalyst for change humanity has ever seen. Remember the ozone layer? Scientists raised the alarm, people demanded action, leaders signed treaties, and we healed a hole in our sky. We have done this before. Small steps add up to giant leaps. Stay hopeful, not with blind optimism, but with active hope, the practice of focusing on the desired outcome and then working to make it a reality. Stay loud. Your voice matters in your home, in your community, and in the voting booth. And above all, remember, you're not alone in this fight. You are part of a global team working for a livable future, so let's recap the plan. Step 1. Acknowledge the anxiety as a sign you care. Step 2. Manage your information intake to avoid burnout. Step 3. Connect with others so you don't have to carry it alone. Step 4. Channel that energy into meaningful action, big or small. If this helped you feel even a little less alone, please like this video and subscribe for more content that empowers you. And I have a challenge for you. In the comments below, share one small action you plan to take this week. It could be anything from starting a compost bin to calling your local representative. Let's fill the comments with hope and inspiration. We've also put links to mental health resources and climate organizations in the description below. Please check them out. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are human, and together, our humanity is our greatest strength. Breathe. You've got this. We've got this.